Hello guys, and welcome to another video. Now, can I just say before we begin this, these are not my sources of information. I've watched other videos to learn these sources of information, but I'm not going to be focusing so much on the information or the details that has come out, but rather the impact of them rather. So, first two details are, well, first one was revealed a couple months ago that Ubisoft had actually already decided the settings for the next two Assassin's Creed games. They hadn't just decided London for the next game, for SHAREfactory, but apparently for the game after that, Japan is also a confirmed setting, so all the people have been finally crying out for, oh, we should actually get like a samurai game or samurai ninjas. There you go. But now the second piece of information, which I found out via AC Videos, that channel. I probably won't link it in the description because I'm doing this all on PlayStation. In fact, no, I will. I'll link the actual video, not the channel. But anyway, according to what they found out, Darby Mc I can't pronounce McDiv. Sorry, Darby McDivitt. I think that's it. That's his name. And he basically announced this at Eurogamer, which was in early February. I could have gone to it, but I've already been, I already went to one last year, so like, I'm not sure, I wasn't sure whether to go again. But anyway, and plus I had schoolwork to focus on, so I couldn't really take time out to go to Eurogame as much as I wanted. But anyway, he revealed that they're gonna focus on more of the modern day in Victory. Now he is the lead writer, so that that gives that claim more validity. But realistically, impact-wise, now quite a lot of people who've played the Assassin's Creed games actually hated the modern day segments because they said, "Oh, it keeps pulling me out the game. You know, I can't or so stuff like we can't truly get into the swing of this game because it just keeps pulling us out every now and again to drop us into a different setting." And to that extent, I can see where they're coming from, but to another extent, I actually loved the Monday segments because it actually showed the continuation of this fight from the past to the present, like, and back in the games prior to Assassin's Creed 3, well, from Assassin's Creed 3 and prior, it literally had this butterfly effect. So like, Desmond was being made to use the Animus, or was using the Animus in the case of Assassin's Creed 2 and onwards, to find out a piece of information, or in Assassin's Creed 2, he was being taught, he was being trained, almost like he was having the skills downloaded into his brain. I think that's how it works. Basically, he's having Ezio's skills downloaded into his brain, so then he could be used to fight the Templars. But he was always using the Animus for a purpose to then aid him in the future and in the present day fight against the Templars. But that's something I actually want to see more, want to see a bit more focus on, like what was happening in the present. Now for me, Desmond was a very underused character, or an undeveloped character. Like there's quite a lot they could have actually done with him. Like back in Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, they could have shown him like going back to say Florence or Venice at night time and actually hunting down Templar, modern day Abstergo, you know, investors and shareholders to try and weaken Abstergo altogether to like bring the Templars down. That could But they decided not to really do anything. Now, depending on who the main character is, it will actually depend on whose descendant the modern day is going to focus on, because if it is that for some reason they decide to bring back Arno in the next game, which I really don't think they would, but it's a possibility. Like, it could happen, but it's not a likely possibility. But anyway, if they bring back Arno, we'll actually be able to see his descendant. That's if he had any. But if it's a completely different character, we've got to then find out this character's backstory and then sort of yada yada yada. But what I don't want is it for some stupid tie to Desmond. Like, I don't want this descendant to be linked to any way with Desmond Miles. I don't mind if this descendant is an assassin and who's heard of Desmond Miles, or has heard of the Miles family, but I just don't want him to be linked directly to Desmond. Because then you'll allow for a new character to develop. And what I really want them to focus on is what the previous Assassin's Creed games in terms of Desmond never really focused on. Is him actually using his skills outside the Animus, not making us restricted to the Animus to show off these assassin's skills. Like, actually have this assassin hunt down Templars. But there's one other thing, like, if they decided to make, like, if they decided to bring back the customizable feature from, obviously, Unity, would that carry over in, would that be either switched to the present day assassin, so like you can customize this present day assassin in terms of outfits and skills, how you wanted, or would it be you can't really customize your character outside the Animus, but you could customize him inside? I don't know, it'll be interesting to see how that works out. But one final thing is, with the whole modern day thing being brought back in, does this mean they're actually gonna drop the co-op from this game? Because how are they gonna explain all the people who are the same ancestor? Like, how are they all gonna explain all the same ancestor in a mission with what is essentially other copies of them? So I think it'll actually bring back the classic multiplayer, which does excite me. But for me, on that issue, as long as they make it like Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, or at least try to recapture that essence, then I'll be happy. So I think if they're going to bring back the present day, or well, at least, or it's been confirmed that they're going to bring back the present day, I think they may actually go ahead and drop the co-op, and instead. But if they do drop the co-op, I do want them to do what Brotherhood did in terms of multiplayer, like actually try and link that into the present day, like give that a storyline, so it's not just, oh, you're playing a game. Like Assassin's Creed Brotherhood was sick, it was just like, oh, you're a Templar, download your skills to then later fight the assassins. So maybe if they could do something a bit like that, that would be sick. Anyway, you know, that's just some ideas I've had. But we're coming to the end of this co-op mission, and well, this co-op mission, I've got to say, it's actually quite a fun one. But you do really need to play with friends who are and have very good coordination if you want to carry this out stealthily. As you can see here, it's just turned into a free-for-all where we're just stabbing the soldiers, getting into large-scale fights, setting off the alarm, but mission's complete, video's over. Leave in the comment section below, do you want to see, or would you like to see the modern day segments make a return? If not, why not? If so, what do you think they could do? But anyway, I'll see you guys later, and I am out of here.